Hey everybody, just want to come to you. I started doing karaoke and everybody has seen this mixer all over. If you search mixer, it pulls up immediately. It's the DGNOG R4-pro. This is the book. It does come with two wireless mics, and I just want to give you all my feedback and input on, is it worth buying it? Is it worth having? So I started my karaoke adventure, is how I'll say it, and I wanted to do it as cheap as possible, but still have fun, and that's what it's all about to me. So it's all about having fun. But I'm going to tell you what I found to be good and bad about this little mixer. Uh, so starting right off the bat, I do already have output cables in it, and that's pretty much the only thing I have hooked to it right now. I have a speaker off to my right hand side, and then I have a power cord that I use with this mixer. It just has simply two 110 outlets, a USB-C and a USB in our outlet on them. So with all that being said, the mixer, I'll just start off real quick what I do not like about this mixer, and that is the power cord. The power cord for this mixer is just a USB-C cable. If you have an Android phone, I guess it'd be a good thing because you'd always have a cord with you. But with that being said, I just personally, it's probably a personal preference. I don't like that. The other don't like about it is the output is 1/4 inch jacks instead of XLRs. With that being said, let me run through just how I use the mixer for the karaoke side. A lot of the stuff I won't talk about just because I don't use it, such as USB, the headphone jack, different things on here I don't even use. So with that being said, I do hook a wired mic into channel 1. So I do hook a wired mic here just for me to use. I do have a 50-foot cable. That way I can walk around or whatnot, especially if the wireless mics, which it comes with two, they're right here. I will talk about those in a minute. But the wireless mics, both of them run off of channel 2. So if you adjust your bass, treble, mid, vocal here, it actually adjusts on both mics. If you turn the gain up, it adjusts on both mics. So really, in a perfect world, you would prefer for them to be on different channels. But for the price point that this is, you cannot complain. So on all these channels, you do have, or all these, we got two. You have gain, which is your red top, your mid, lows, and highs, which you can adjust with your sliders. You got your effects button, which is orange. And then you have your volume down at the bottom for each channel. Like I say, the output's already there. Normally I would have my laptop set up beside me, and then I would do input on channel 3 and 4, which are these bottom two, the red and white. And that way I have volume control right here on just the music that's coming in. So simple as that. Your main volume control, or your main level, is down here at the bottom right. And essentially, that is all that I use on this little mixer. It does come with the two wireless mics and the two I call these anti-roll plastic rubber pieces, whatever you want to call them. They're rubber. But that's what this comes with. The microphones, let's talk about them just for a second. Power it on, tells you the channel that you're on, tells you your battery life or battery strength. You can already tell there's quite a bit of hand noise if you really handle the mic. Now most people when they're singing, they don't jumble the mic around and things like that anyway. But the top half of these microphones are metal. So they're metal all the way to the top. But the bottom half down here, it is plastic. You can really tell. I guess I could turn the volume down so it's not screaming through the speaker. It does have a channel button here so that you can change the channel if it need to be. And then of course the two AA batteries stacked right there. They are UHF mics. They actually work quite well. I hadn't tried them as far as like, I would say more than 30 feet away from the mixer itself. But at 25 to 30 feet, I would say they do pretty good as far as not dropping out and things like that. To turn the mic off, you just hold the button down again, turns it off. So the question is, and the question that everybody always wants to know and ask is, if you were starting over, would you buy this again? The simple answer is yes. I absolutely would, because it got me in. This was less than $100 for the mixer, the two mics, delivered to my door. So yeah, I would absolutely buy it again. The only problem I'm having now is I'm starting to build and upgrade on the equipment. Build and upgrade on the equipment I have. So I just got into Phoenix Pro wireless mics that come with a box. I'll do an unboxing of it. It's probably a ton of them online, but since it just came in today, I'll go ahead and do an unboxing video of it and put it up. But if I use XLR cables on it, it has two XLR cables. Well, you can tell 1, 2. So I'm probably going to have to use a mixed output on it and just put both of them on channel 1 for now while I have this little mixer. So I am going to need a mixer with more channels. And once I do that and upgrade to that, these mics are only good with this mixer as of right now. Unless I can figure out a way, and I might be able to, but we'll figure that out. So overall, yes, I would buy this mixer again. I'm not a very tech guy, as they would say, so I'm sure that other mixers are better and they sound better, and definitely other microphones sound better and all that good stuff. But just starting out, I'm 100% happy with what I've done with this so far. And yeah, I would do it again, just exactly the same way to get going and get started. So if you're looking at mixers, if you're like me and you're like, I don't really know about mixers, but I know I want something to do some karaoke, even if it's at home or what have you. Since this one already came with two wireless mics, I gave it a try. Totally happy with it. Glad I did it. But yeah, I would buy it again. And I definitely will not just get rid of it because it would be a great backup if I ever need it. So there you go. That's my take on the DGNOG R4-pro. Hope this helps. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But the fact of it is, if you're looking for a cheap mixer that already comes with 2 wireless microphones, pick it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Everybody have a safe day.